Well, Melbourne's streets could be thrown into chaos tomorrow with parking inspectors walking off the job. They're sick of the abuse and the threats they get, and they claim the council is pressuring them to write more tickets. Parking cops in other cities around the country could also follow suit. Tonight, Tim Noonan shows you exactly what's happening on the streets as he goes on patrol with the parking police.
We could be anywhere, anytime.
I've got this one, so he won't get away.
You got to be fast.
Quick this morning, mate, aren't you?
This is a clearway zone. He's been booked for $197.
You went to buy some cigarettes. Okay, and you're in a taxi zone. Stopping a taxi zone is $84.
$141.
They've become the cash cows of local councils, but rising parking fines have made them marked men. Now the parking police are both predator and prey. Fair game to fuming drivers out for revenge.
You feel sometimes that you're walking around with a target on your back.
People's tempers, they can get out of control. They will take it out on us.
This is bull, mate.
We can bring it to
This
the
is bull.
RCC.
This is bull.
You do get intimidated, you do get harassed.
They're being spat upon, they're being hit, they're being kicked.
I'll lay out for 2 minutes here and you come over and give me a ticket, you
This is the toughest job in Australia.
You write a ticket out in front of me right here now. You reckon you've got balls? Don't worry, baby.
Every time these people go out to work, there's a chance they're going to be bashed.
These attacks are absolutely unacceptable. Enough is enough.
I don't think it'll be long before they have pepper spray and even stun guns.
It's big money, big business.
Parking fines, they range from $84 up to $422.
Local councils are now hitting us with the heaviest fines in history.
$422, that penalty.
Across capital cities, last year they collected almost $120 million in fines. Inspectors in Sydney raked in $40 million. In Adelaide, 9.2, Perth, 8, Brisbane scooped 18, and in Melbourne, drivers were slugged a staggering $42 million.
But you are aware in a taxi zone? You are aware.
Majority of people are always in a hurry, so they'll just stop anywhere, and they don't even take that extra bit of care and read the signs. They'll just stop where it's convenient for them to stop.
His number plate's been recorded, photographic evidence, and he will be sent a penalty infringement notice by mail.
You've either got the choice of waiting for your ticket or it'll be posted out.
He chose to have it posted.
So that's a clearway offence, $197.
Just another day on the prowl for parking officers Paul and Julie.
Okay, that one's done.
Some will take the gamble because they think it's only a few seconds. No stopping is no stopping. The 1 minute, it's 1 minute too long. Well, I was able to park across the road, might have gone to the shop for a bit of a saving, but taking the risk, and he's going to receive a $197 penalty.
There they are, doing their job like vultures, as usual.
There's times when I've issued infringement notices to friends, to council employees.
No one is safe, no matter how small the offence.
This one's parked rear in, therefore it's parked illegally because the sign clearly states it's front to curb parking.
Well, with the schools, they're pretty quick. They'll pull up for a few seconds, the kid will jump in or out, so you've got to be really quick.
Armed with cameras to catch the quickest crime. They claim they're under no pressure to perform and don't get bonuses for reaching targets.
It's not revenue raising, it's a safety issue.
This man pulled up to let his wife out in a no-stopping zone.
Oh, gee.
To make matters worse, he parked on a pedestrian crossing.
It's a $243 penalty and even one demerit point off his licence because of the severity of being on the crossing.
My wife, she can't walk very far.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe next time you pull up in a no parking zone where you can let someone out.
Where I'm going to park.
For parking in a clearway and causing a traffic jam, this driver was fined almost $200.
It says half an hour parking. It does not say clearway. It says it further on. It says it back there. It doesn't say here.
Clearway signage and clearway signage down there. They don't hold back. They'll come up to you face to face and really challenge you.
This is bullshit. We pay the registration, we pay insurance, we pay all this shit. And on top of that, pay fine to put proper signs up there. This doesn't have signs up there. Thank much.
Most Australians don't like being booked.
Harold Scrooby is chairman of the Pedestrian Council of Australia.
When they get a ticket, they feel like someone's suggesting they're a criminal.
I'm not a criminal. I'm not a criminal.
They think I'm a law-abiding citizen. How dare this person fine me?
Your ticket is on the car. It's a loading zone up until 11:30.
Penalty infringement notice could be the catalyst to push them over the edge.
How much is that?
$141 for a loading zone.
They got caught and they've got to pay the penalty. We've had projectiles thrown from balconies or car park levels down onto vehicles.
Without any warning, he's thrown a punch. I didn't even see it coming.
Ranger Richard Blunt was brutally bashed in the line of duty.
When I've hit the ground, my back of my head's hit the tar.
After 20 years in the job, it was a face-off he and his family will never forget.
When I've told them that a man has attacked Daddy, they were quite upset and they were worried that it may have happened the next day.
Many are small women out there doing their job being attacked by big men.
And it doesn't get much bigger than this man.
The 29-year-old claims he almost made the Olympics for wrestling. Now he's in custody after
6 months ago, Nectaris Houlis flew into a violent rage after spotting a lone ranger on a Sydney sidewalk. The bodybuilder broke the ranger's hand and leg before viciously biting his cheek.
It's like a lottery. You don't know when that bad ball rolls out, and you've got to deal with it.
Sydney's Rockdale City Council now makes sure their officers work in pairs for protection.
Some of the areas and suburbs are known to us where, you may require 2 officers for known safety reasons.
It's a progressive step Ben Cruz from the United Services Union would like to see rolled out around the country.
We conducted a survey of our members last year, and 46% of the members we surveyed indicated that they had suffered a physical injury within the previous 3 months.
All this abuse for an average wage of $50,000 a year. It begs the question, why?
I've been doing it for nearly 20 years now and I enjoy the job.
We're human at the end of the day. We've got a job to do.
If we could change the focus and the culture to rangers and parking officers booking people who commit offences where there's potential for harm, rather than people who've been 5 minutes over on a parking metre, they'd have a lot more respect and the system would work a lot better.
It's Tim Noonan reporting out on the streets with the parking cops. Coming up on Today Tonight, dance.